up, guys? This is Cas, and welcome to my new Dragon Ball segment where I'm going to be discussing the series and just giving my personal opinion on it. Mike's on vacation, so I'm doing this alone, and Mike hasn't seen the entire Dragon Ball series, so yeah. This is something I always wanted to do, and I'm going to be, in this little segment of mine, so I'm basically going to be talking about Dragon Ball as fairly as I can. Like as fairly as possible, because I'm a big fanboy. I started watching it when I was about 6 years old. I'm a 90s kid, so by the time that I started watching it, Dragon Ball had been around. I started watching Dragon Ball C, actually, not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's like a series the series, the first one, where Goku was a little boy. Vegeta wasn't in this, no Gohan, there were no Saiyans. Dragon Ball, I started watching the original series. I started watching it until I think I was 12. So yeah, it was a big time span. Dragon Ball C, it's basically the same old story that all kids have. Got home from school, they hurried up because Dragon Ball was on TV every day after school. But yeah, that's basically how it was. Dragon Ball, I say Dragon Ball has impacted my life a lot. It impacted more when I was a child, because when you're a kid, you do all that I'm Goku stuff. Even though now I'm a grown up, but I still do it with Mike and stuff. But yeah, it impacted my life a lot. Even though this is it's just a cartoon for little kids and for teenagers and stuff. It really teaches you a lot, and that's one thing that I love about this. Goku was the first hero, I would say, that taught me to never give up and stuff. Not because I was fighting some kids at school or something like that. He taught me to never give up, in just basic things in life, when you're doing something, or when when you're working out, when you're playing soccer, or any sport. Yeah, soccer's my favorite sport. But Dragon Ball has not just impacted me, it obviously has impacted a lot of people all over the world and stuff, different countries and stuff. It has impacted people so much that I personally think that they're just milking it now. Even though some content is good, the upcoming future Trunks arc, which I will get to that. I will talk about that in other videos and stuff, in other segments. But yeah, I think Dragon Ball is obviously one of the most known anime around the world. I can honestly say that way when I was a kid, it was probably until probably 10, 11 when I found out that Dragon Ball was anime. I thought I always looked at it, oh, it's a cartoon, Dragon Ball's my favorite cartoon and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't my knowledge of Dragon Ball is I would say is pretty wide, because I would say I rewatched the series 4 times each, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball C especially, because Dragon Ball C is the one that gets your attention the most. Nobody really watches Dragon Ball the original series. I loved it personally because it's in some aspects way better than Dragon Ball C. I even watched Dragon Ball GT twice. Yeah. It was bad, but not it was horrible, but not that horrible that you can't watch it. Yeah, I'm watching Dragon Ball Super cut up right now, and I know that there's a lot of Dragon Ball YouTubers out there. The Dragon Ball community is really big, it's really huge. But yeah, I would like to do this segment and a different approach. I will try, but yeah, that's just my opinion on it, and I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. So yeah, and subscribe. Cas out.